Let's do this. I am so excited. Always excited when I speak to this guy. When I speak to him here, not just on the phone, but also when I see him in person as well. I'm talking about the actor, the lead actor of the show Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai, which airs on Star Plus at 9:30 in India and also in the UK. It is none other than Mohsin Khan who joins me live. Mohsin, how you doing?
Hey Raj, I'm doing great, buddy. Hello to everyone out there. A big hug and a big lot of kisses to everyone out there who are listening to this. And may your day be great. May your 2020 be amazing. This entire new decade be, mashallah, the best for your entire family. Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? You're so loving, so caring. Itna pyar karte hai sabhi ko. I mean, wishing everyone first a happy new year.
The thing is, my mom always tells me, whoever you meet, just keep praying for them. Just keep asking God for their well-being, and it's never going to do you harm. So, cool, yeah.
Oh, you're getting me kind of emotional here now as well. So, really nice, Mohsin, of you to do that. I was going to say, actually, Mohsin, before we came on the radio, we were actually just talking. Ke 2 saal ho gaya interview ke, I don't believe 2 years for the radio interview, right?
Exactly 2 saal ho gaya. Raj ne jab interview Feb 2018 mein, FY 2018. I was in Rishikesh that day. When we were interviewing, we were doing Rishikesh outdoor, and here you won't believe right now I'm here with the entire cast of Ye Rishta, and we're all watching Chanakya. There's this play Chanakya, so we are all out here. At Swatantra Veer Savarkar auditorium, so we're all here watching Chanakya play.
Areva. So there you go. It's nice that you've taken some time out. Obviously when you're busy with the rest of the crew. But thank you, Mohsin, for doing that. Right. So Mohsin, there's been lots happening over the last couple of years since we spoke on the radio. How are we going to cover all this? So let's first start with the whole journey that for the last 2 years, how has it been for you? And there's been lots. I mean, divorce, marriage, ye kuch ye wo. Tell us what's been going on and how are things with you?
I know for one thing, every time Raj is in India, I'm marrying Naira, so I told him, because Raj has now lost all the weight, he's got all toned down, he's got all 6-pack abs right now. So you guys don't know it, you don't see it on the radio, but this dude has 6-pack abs now. So every time he's in India, I need to marry Naira again. So that is my plan, that is the eventual plan. But every time he's here, I have to marry Naira. So just before that, we have a small divorce session. And then we start marrying again, because I can't lose Naira to Raj.
But Mohsin, no more divorces, please, no more. I mean, how much row was there on the social media when this whole divorce track happened, and now you guys are together again? So let's just leave it. Let's just leave it as it is now.
Oh yeah, and the whole second marriage and the divorce thing was. But mashallah, the TRPs went up. The people loved it, and we are very, very humbled and grateful to them for allowing us and accepting the story this way. And yes, a lot has happened in the story in the past 4 years. The 4 years journey of Karthik and Naira, we've seen together. We've lived these years, and of course, the actual journey is actually 11 years. That we portrayed in the past 4 years. That's right. So yeah, they do have. See, they're grey in their characters. They're not positive. They're not. They won't just do all the right things. So you see them even when they get divorced or something happens. So it has a lot of results. There are a lot of things that happen after that. So you see a lot of bad things that happen when they do decide to take divorce. So we've shown it in a very negative way. This is a really bad thing to do. Don't do it. That was sort of the message there. Yeah,
because Mohsin, when I spoke to Rajan, that's exactly what he said to me as well. Rajan Shai, the producer of the show, he did say that there was a reason behind this divorce element to show, obviously, that it is, there is a lot of heartache involved. There's a lot of emotional attachment that is involved. That it's not as easy as just divorcing someone and separating. And that's exactly what you were trying to kind of portray.
Yeah, because this is a young couple. They fell in love, they get married, but there's so much more involved. Now they have a kid. Now they have more responsibility. They're responsible. Earlier they were only responsible to their elders. Now they have their kids to support, and whatever they do, it reflects on their kids. So you see those small nuances in their characters. Like even earlier, whatever sequences happen, then they just they look at the kid, what is the kid's reaction? How are the kids reacting to it? So you see those small nuances now being added on, and they add such great value to the story, you know.
Yeah. But Mohsin, I wanted to ask you, I mean, when you're doing such kind of storylines, which are quite grueling in terms of, filming so much, and then on top of it, it's heartache, and you were crying, you were crying non-stop in terms of your character, so, what kind of impact does it affect, how does it affect you?
You've seen us cry, bro.
Yeah. No, but every time I was watching it last year, I was just feeling sorry. I was like, this guy needs a hug because, he's crying every moment. So, how were you feeling when you're filming those scenes?
See, it's also about the growth of the character. It's also about his journey, and Naira's journey is of course the entire family's journey in the whole. And as for Karthik, if I have to say, this guy you meet was just a happy-go-lucky or guy next door, and you see him slowly evolving. You slowly see him maturing, and later he becomes a drunkard. He becomes a complete drunkard. He becomes a shrewd person who does not want to talk to anyone.
Yeah.
You see him getting a bit normal, and then another calamity strikes, and there, boom, he becomes a prisoner. He becomes a prisoner to in his own mind. He makes this one room where he stays for the next 5 years of his life. So he spends 5 years in this one room because he's without Naira, and he thinks that Naira is dead.
Yeah.
So, and then there is a point where he slightly goes cuckoo. He slightly loses it.
Yes.
And for him to go, for him to reach from that boy next door, this cute boy, to that level of how do I put it? He kind of just takes it all inside him. He does not reveal what he really wants to say. So it took a lot of maturity at that point. And now slowly going back to being the happy person and slowly trying to make the family all together. So he is going through a circle, and each and every character is in this manner. So it does take a toll on you. There is a lot of crying involved. There's a lot of laughing involved.
Yeah.
It's all together. There's a lot of drama, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, of course, the high intensity in terms of your character and the kind of layers that we got to see, has been brilliant for an actor of your caliber to kind of showcase that. So, do you feel like when you look back at it thinking, oh man, this is good, actually, I actually enjoyed these scenes?
I get very scared. Before there's a big scene, I know the director's going to sit down and he's going to tell me, this is the thing, this is what's going to happen. We're going to try and wrap it up in this much space. We're going to use this much space. So it's always the whole team effort that gets in. The writers, the creatives. If a scene goes well, our producer calls us. He's like, well done. I'm really proud of you. This was great. And other than that, these are just all the things that really help you, motivate you to do what you do. And then, of course, you have your co-actors, and mashallah, I'm very lucky. Like all the co-actors around here, so everyone's really trying to help you out, and they're telling you, they constantly calling you, messaging you, this scene was good, you can try to do better than this one.
Yeah.
So that does help you a lot.
So now we're seeing a lot of the kind of court drama. There's a lot of stuff happening in court. Tell us what's happening over the next few days. What can we expect?
Oh, there are a lot of twists and turns. Now it's Karthik and Naira together against the family. And it's not just, they're not against the family completely. It's just the family's belief system. Where they think that, just giving a small punishment for a big crime is just fine because these are our kids and they'll learn eventually. So that is giving out a wrong message to all the other kids out there. So that is what the principles of the family, that is what Karthik and Naira are against. And they're fighting for those principles now. So you see them standing together, because every time earlier, a calamity would strike or something is between the family, so Karthik and Naira would also have disagreements, and eventually they would split.
Yeah. So
this time there is no split.
Yeah.
So everyone is the short. Karthik and Naira are not splitting. They're not taking a divorce. There's no third angle involved. It's all cool. They're together. But yes, they are against their family. So you do see that part, and also yes, very importantly, there are certain disagreements between Karthik and Naira because these guys, Love and Kush, are ultimately Karthik's brother,
Yeah.
So he does feel for them that way. So there are certain disagreements, but then there are no fights like the ones we used to have. Where Karthik and Naira just snap at each other and they scream at each other. And you had those fights where, they would throw things and Karthik would break glasses and the entire house for that matter, which I loved. I love breaking stuff in a scene. And if I have to break a car or if I have to break a glass, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But now he's more mature, so he does not do all those things. All the fights also happen in a space where they kind of go to a certain extent and they come back. You know, they are almost about to scream at each other and then they stop each other. And then they like, okay, fine, just forget.
Mohsin, one
So
thing.
now you see them.
Do you know one thing I'm saying is that, you know, seeing the kind of maturity of your character that's developed over the last, 3-4 years, and the 4 years playing the role of Karthik has given you so much love. I mean, the kind of love you're getting globally has been just brilliant. So what would you like to say to all the fans that have been, even the other day, I think a couple of days ago, there was a trend for Kaira, saying 4 years of Kaira. This is amazing, isn't it, to kind of get the love, and also Shivin as well. So we need to talk about that. So tell us.
Firstly, Allah Akbar, you know, Allah is the greatest. Our Lord is up there, He's watching, He's the one who does all this. I've never expected this. I was an electronic engineer, and I was only supposed to, like, just go somewhere, you know, do a job and do those stuff, and I was ready for that. This was all unexpected, getting into direction and getting into acting. Obviously, I always loved it. It was always in the back of my mind, but I never thought it through, you know. I never thought that this would really happen to me. I never saw myself as a guy who people would like actually come up to and say, "Arey, wo selfie leni hai." I never thought I was like good looking. I was like, okay, I'm kind of like an average looking guy in a school who like no girls talk to. This skinny little guy.
Really?
And, I was very skinny. No girls would ever talk to me. I'd never spoken to a girl till I reached college. So I was a shy kid, and I never thought that all this would happen. So, you know, Allah is the greatest, and I thank my stars for it, and all the people who accepted these characters, and they accepted our flaws, and they helped us evolve in the characters. So thank you so much to all the Kaira fans and out there who keep writing, and there's so much stuff now. You won't believe there's so many gifts and so many cakes that come to us every day, every week.
That doesn't surprise me.
So heartwarming.
It doesn't surprise me, you know that, because the amount of love you guys get on social media is just something else completely. So that does not surprise me with the amount of gifts that you get. But you know what, talking about obviously the shyness and the masumiyat, you are. I mean, I think you still are. So even if you like that at school, I can still see that kind of innocent. You know, that kind of innocence of a schoolboy. You still got that. Yes. Oh, Mohsin, seriously. But let's go back to the question about you being on the show for 4 years. Now, can we just put these rumours to rest? Because there's been a lot of people asking, कि Mohsin a program छोड़ के तो नहीं जा रहा है. So you're not leaving the show anytime soon, are you?
No one's leaving the show. Nobody is leaving the show. But see, I'm going to tell you one more thing. I think I don't know if my calculations are right on this one, but see, 11th May is the day that Karthik Naira complete 4 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a good chances that on 11th May we might also complete 11 episodes.
Oh,
1,111 episodes. So there's a good chance. I don't know if my math is right on this one. But I think I'm going to leave it to the fans out there, and they should calculate. But just rest assured, nobody is leaving the show.
That is good. So let's just put that to rest, because there's been a lot of questions saying, please ask Mohsin that he's not leaving the show. So no one's leaving the show, right? We know that.
Yes, and also please do calculate and tell us if the calculations are right, and if we're actually completing 11/11 on the 11th of May.
Wowzers. See, do you know what? I wasn't so good at maths, so we'll leave it to the fans. If anyone knows the answers to that, please find out and let us know, yeah? The other thing I want to ask you, was, of course, about the kind of your way the show is developing and your character's developing. What would you like to see in terms of the Karthik's character? What can we expect over the next few weeks? I mean,
I kind of tried to change my look a bit. I tried to keep a stubble for a while because I need to play the elder brother now.
Yep.
But then we tried doing it for a month, but then we shaved it off. Like, the creators were like, please shave it. you want the clean, the clean shaven, cute avatar. It's okay, you can scream and beat up the kids, but still be clean shaven.
But I like that look. I think that suited you.
I tried to change it a bit. So we kept it for a while, and I don't know if it worked or not. I don't know if people liked it. So please, if anyone actually liked it or something, please do tell me.
ठीक है. Well, fans out there, you tell Mohsin and tell the producers, all right, which look you like.
Yes, but आगे भी बहुत सारी twist है. This entire track is going to be a lot of intense drama. It's going to be a lot of intense drama also. Also, I know it's been some time since the whole Kaira romance is happening. So now that Kartik and Naira are together in this, you will see a lot of Kaira romance coming back, which I know there wasn't seen for some time because of the whole drama and the emotional scenes. But all those are also going to be included in next week's episodes.
Right, Mohsin, a couple of quick fire questions I want to ask you because there's so many of them. So let's just do quick ones, all right? First of all, web series. Have you got any plans of doing any digital shows?
Yeah, I've never been offered one.
Oh, okay. Oh, you've never been offered?
I don't know. Yeah, I've never been offered.
Oh, probably, yeah. What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know if
okay.
Saying me about it. But yeah, I do like them. I think it is the web has opened the doors for cinema everywhere, and it's beautiful now. You know, it's just one click away. You can watch a film, you can watch a show, you can watch an old film. You know, I sit down and I watch all the Kumar's films. I sit down and I watch all old movies, and I go back and I watch the new TV series, and it's so cool. Now it's all right there in front of our eyes, and you can just watch it on our television screen. Even our show, even Ye Rishta, and which was #1 online, by the way.
Yeah, indeed, yeah. I know, yeah, it's doing really well. But
sure, mashallah.
I was going to ask you.
Big Web has done a big favor to not just the actors, but all the technicians, the writers, the directors. Now it gives work to so many people, and it is so good for the industry. And mashallah, we only wish it to be bigger in the coming years.
So, Mohsin, if you were, say, offered a show, a digital show, if there was a particular character you'd like to play, is there anything that you'd like to do? Is it maybe like a negative role, or maybe like a comical role? Is there anything that you'd like to do?
Ye Rishta is the priority in my life. You know, I sleep, eat, everything is all about Ye Rishta. If there's going to be a sad scene, so I'm only going to be watching sad films. I'm only going to be reading sad novels. So I'm continuously being in that, so that I don't lose my direction there. I can't cheat the audience when something like this. If there's a scene where the child is dead and I need to cry, then I'm actually going to be crying there.
Oh.
so yeah, it does take all that. So I do kind of then bring that home. I try to keep a changeover. I try not to bring those emotions home, but I don't know. It's kind of too early, so I still do it. I'm still learning, and inshallah. But anything else, I don't know if I'll be able to do it with this. But Ye Rishta is definitely my priority. If there's a dream role you're talking about, then there's this role of Harvey in Suits. That has always been my dream.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, another question.
You like that?
You know what? I watched about one episode of Suits, but I saw bits of it, and I just couldn't get back into it. So I'm not really watching. Okay. I love my thrillers. I do like watching thrillers. But going back to you, Mohsin, let's talk about this Rumi. You mentioned eat and sleep. So let's talk about sleeping, because the amount of hours you put into your work, Rumi is concerned. Do you get enough hours of sleep at night, and how many hours do you sleep?
We get enough sleep. That's okay. I don't really get time to meet my friends though. I meet them very rarely. Mm-hmm. I'm usually meeting them at their weddings.
Okay.
Or their birthdays. That's the only time that I meet them. I missed out. Here's the day that I was speaking to you on the call 2 years back. That was the day I missed my friend's wedding because we were in Rishikesh shooting, and this guy was having his marriage in Juhu. So I do miss out on certain on my friends' marriages, but I try to make up with them. I go hang out with them sometimes. So sleep is not an issue. Meeting my friends is, I do want to spend a little more time with my friends. I do spend time with my family.
Okay, that's good.
I make sure that I have dinner with my family.
No, that is good. You got to do that. I mean, I think family time is important, and not just that. Yes. We need to Mohsin talk about Adite, the new song, of course, that Shivangi released. Tell us, what did you think of the video?
Adite. Everybody's humming that song on the set. Okay, so we are all addicted to that song now, and we were all just telling her it's a beautiful song, it's a beautiful video, and kudos to her, and mashallah, big congratulations, and it's already hit 5 million views, and inshallah it should go on and hit 500 million soon.
Wow. And Mohsin, let's go to a question about this leap. I mean, I know I asked you when I did a video interview when I was in Mumbai with you. Is there any more leaps happening in Ye Rishta? I mean, there's already been so many leaps, but is there going to be another leap happening soon?
See, for me, I don't think so. But you need to. But we keep having those 5-month, 6-month leads because of the story as the story has to progress. So those might be there. A few 5-month, 6-month.
Okay, and there's a question also about do you like the angry look or do you like the romantic look? What kind of look do you prefer?
I do love playing angry more nowadays.
Okay.
But then when I go back and I watch those old romantic songs that we've done, and those bring me better memories. Those make me happier. But while playing, while actually enacting those angry scenes, I feel I don't know. I feel better. I feel as an actor I'm trying to put in more effort, and as an actor I'm trying to better myself than what I did before.
Oh, do you know, Mohsin, I could keep talking to you forever. I did say to you we can talk 15 minutes, but it's definitely taken a lot more time. So I just want to say thank you so much, Mohsin. And a final message, what would you like to say all to the fans? I mean, there's obviously fans are not going to be happy that I just did this shorter interview, but
big hug to everyone. Big hug to you, Raj. Big hug to your exactly same looking brother. You both.
Yeah, of course, my twin brother. Na? They can't happen.
A big hug to you guys and your family and everyone.
Thank you so much.
And also to all the people out there, it's been inshallah we'll soon hit 1,111 episodes if the calculations are right. And you guys better do the math properly and tell me, and then the story will move ahead. And inshallah, let's see what happens to Kartik Mehra next. We're all keeping our fingers crossed here. Inshallah, please keep loving us. Please. The way you've accepted us on the first day, it's always been heartwarming. Even the kids or the aunties who come over and they say, "Acha, we love the show, we love that thing." It's the best feeling in the world, trust me. And please keep loving the same way here.
Just keep doing what you're doing. I tell you now, you're getting so much love. That love's going to continue to grow with the way the show is doing. So, congratulations on the success of Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai, Mohsin. And of course,
Yes.
the show wouldn't have been anything without you and Shivangi, because you guys, and of course the rest of the team.
It's all the team effort, guys. It's all the team that's been working there since 11 years. The same team, right from the spot person, the light person, the camera, the directors, the producers. All the same people who have been working for 11 years. So big congratulations. We're nuts and bolts of the show here.
I mean, yeah.
I truly believe.
When I came to the sets of the show, we got a brilliant team. I mean, an absolutely phenomenal team. Right, okay. Mohsin, just want to say thank you. Weekend plans. What are you doing this weekend? Anything cast? Are you going to be chilling? Are you working? What are you doing?
We'll be working twice as hard because now, from 5 days we've gone to 6 days a week. So now we'll be working twice as hard, and inshallah we really hope that you guys enjoy that one extra episode that you get every week now.
Oh wow, it says 6 days a week, isn't it, from the 29th? Chalo apna khayal rakhna, and I will catch you again very, very soon, alright?
Apna khayal rakhna aur Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata dekhte rahiye.
Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai, alright?
यार आपने इतना अच्छा क्यों कर दिया? थोड़ा पहले वाला ही बोलो करो यार.
It's because of the amount of interviews I've done with you, that's why, Mohsin. But thank you so much. All the best. Thank you.